Hi everyone, I hope you're having a great day wherever you are. It's a great day here in Gary. Uh, the window behind me has a fascinating story to it. Someday I'll share that with you, but was produced in St. John at the Cuppins studio, and Mr. Cuppins has quite a fascinating background. I'll share that with you someday. But today I just wanted to remind you of the old saying: be careful what you wish for because you might get it. That is certainly the case as I read through in the early part of 1 Samuel. And the Lord shows us the importance of trusting Him and not trusting in our own thoughts and our own ways. You see, the people of Israel had grown tired of the poor leadership that was being shown by Eli and his sons. And they came to Eli and said, "You're old," implying that he soon would be gone, and they followed that with, "Your sons are terrible leaders." They said, "We want a king like all of the neighbors." You see, they wanted a king that would make them like the other nations around them, a king who would provide the leadership to their nation and go out and fight their battles for them. Now, not that God had prohibitions against them having a king, but his point always to them was through his prophets, through the word of the law, was simply that their king needed to be different, different than the neighbor kings. Their king was to be a shepherd, a servant leader, and not the type of king that Israel was looking for. Well, what they asked for, they got. They wished for a king, and they got what they wished for. And God gave them Saul when they really needed David. As we read on, we realize that Saul was not the king that Israel needed, and that Saul, although he was a fine specimen and who was certainly looked like a capable leader, was not the leader that they needed or that they really wanted. Instead, Saul did not provide them the leadership that was necessary, and God, by His grace, eventually provided them with the leader that they needed. And when David came along, that shepherd from Bethlehem, he provided them with the leadership that they needed. He was the king that God wanted them to have, and he was the king that they needed to have. It reminds me that age-old truth that God is the one who knows what we need, and that we should always be seeking Him and seeking what He wants for us. So sometimes when we think we need a king like the neighbors, we ought to be quick to go to the Lord and ask Him what it is that He wants. Because He doesn't want Saul, He wants David for us. Hope you're having a great day. God bless you.